I'm here because I am a roaring lion crying out righteousness. Is there any other verse in the Bible that promises more blessings than the tithe blessing? Is there? I'll wait. Let's say I will look at my watch as I look at my key. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Do-do-do-do. There's a key. There's a house key. All right. There's a big house key. Do-do. So show me. Is there any other? So people, he always talking about the tithe. Always talking about the tithe and the first fruit off. But listen, my brother. Let me set you free. There is no other verse in the Bible that promises more blessings than the tithe. Will a man rob God? Yes. You rob me. You say, wherein have we robbed you? And the tithes and offering, and you're cursed with a curse, and you have robbed me and even this whole generation. Verse 10, bring ye all the tithes into the storehouse. Now here, Malachi 3:10, all right? This, in my estimation, I've been around the Bible for 44 years, everybody. I've been around the Bible for 44 years. How long I've been around? I've been toting the Bible, I've been preaching the Bible, I've been carrying the Bible, I've been sleeping on the Bible, been praying the Bible. Right now we got a thing with the 23rd Psalm. We're praying that thing, we're praying the frappings out of that song, out of the 23rd Psalm. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still waters. He restoreth my soul. He leadeth me beside the still waters. He leadeth me in the path of righteousness for his name's sake. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I'll fear no evil, for thou art with me. Oh, we're wearing that thing out. But can I just talk to you? Can I talk to you? Because I believe God, the Lord, his name is Jesus, has sent me here today to tell you this, like that brother Kurt that just prayed for me. That the tithe, bringing the tithe, is the greatest blessing in the whole Bible, from Genesis to Revelation. There's no greater blessing in the whole Bible. There's no greater blessing in the whole Bible. There's no greater love than a man who lay down his life for his friend, but there's no greater love, there's no greater blessing in the Bible than the tithe. There's no greater blessing. And you don't do it. Why? You don't believe God? You don't believe his word? You think God's a liar? Are you charging God as a liar? And if you know that there's no greater blessing in the Bible, every time you get an opportunity to do it, it's an opportunity for a blessing. I'll read it for you. Bring you all the tithe, not part of it. Yeah. If the tithe, the check, you got $2,000, the tithe is $200, don't bring $100, bring all of it into the storehouse, that there may be meat in mine house. Prove me now herewith, saith the Lord of hosts, if I will not open you the windows of heaven and pour you out a blessing, there shall not be room enough to receive it. There's no other place in the Bible, that promises you that you'll be so blessed you won't have room enough to receive it. God will give you more than you'll have room. You'll have to get a new house. Now, when you realize that, unless you think God is lying or you think you're such a sinner, he ain't going to do that for you. No, if you bring it, God will bless you. Jesus went to a sinner. He went to a whole lot of sinners' house. He went to Zacchaeus' house. He was a big-time sinner. He got Levi off the tax table. He was a big-time sinner too. I'm going to go ahead and say this, that God will bless us. God will pour out the window, open the windows of heaven on a sinner if they bring the tithe. I'm going to go ahead and say it. the Lord will open the windows of heaven and pour a sinner out so much if they bring the tithe. That's why I think them people like Bill Gates and Warren Buffett and a bunch of other rich people, I think that's why they give so much. Something on my leg. I think that's why they give so much, because they sinners, but they know they can get a blessing out of God if they give. I think that's why they give so much. Listen to Pastor Manning. Listen to me. First of all, you got to know this is God's word. Don't call Jesus a liar. There's not another Bible verse, there's not another verse in the Bible that promises you as much of a blessing as the tithe blessing. Because in this blessing, you get more than you can handle. In the blessing of the 5 talents, well, you get 10 talents more, like with the strength to strength offering that we proposed in the church some time ago. And the blind man, you get your eyes healed, and you get that's a blessing. And there's blessings in the Bible. There's a lot of blessings in the Bible, but there is none as powerful, as overwhelming as the tithe blessing. None. There's none. There's none that's as powerful and overwhelming as the tithe blessing. Huh?